Hello and welcome back to Perpetualpips. This is episode 8. This one's titled Off the Charts. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. What we're going to be discussing? We're going to be discussing all things one must do outside of analyzing charts to aid in the pursuit of basically perfection and success in the financial markets. There's there's so much that you could do on the actual charts, but there's a whole lot of stuff that you could also do off the charts to make sure that you remain in balance and you remain focused. So we'll also be taking a look at meditation, introspection, planning, and setting goals. Nonetheless, guys, let's get it. So let's take a look at meditation just for a second. I read this book, Steering by Starlight, a few years back. I think I'll give you the name of the author down below. It's basically this book that's about how to follow your destiny, right? Because I truly believe, and this book also solidified this statement. I truly believe that a human being has certain goals and dreams in their mind, and no two dreams are alike. Not every human being gonna have the exact same dream. And the reason why you have that is because that you can achieve that. It's because it's your destiny. It's inside you, deep within your consciousness. And so I truly believe that when you as a person have a dream, it's because you can achieve said dream. That is your dream, that's your life's mission, to make things happen. Now, us as traders, we're very visual creatures, we're very visual people. We analyze a chart, we see what happened on the left to see what's going to happen on the right. You can visualize, part of you as a trader can visualize what could take place potentially next. And there you draw your R&Rs and you go for it, you take the trade. So if it's for people that are, profitable, people that are not profitable as yet, beginners, advanced, meditation can help. Meditation in many ways. It doesn't have to be, there's no set rule of meditation. There's different types out there, but just to keep in mind that your mind is something that is very, very powerful. The life that you want to live, the life that you visualize, the cars that you want to buy, the land, the houses, the people that you want to be in front of, near, the money you want to make on the charts. You visualize it at first. And so when you meditate, you become one with what you want and what is possible. You understand? Because once you're able to meditate, it's like you balance and you become in line. You become in line with what can be and what is. You understand? So it's quite paramount. And I definitely recommend some form of understanding oneself. You know, you could take a step back once you've made losses, once it's been a bad month. You take that step back, and in in unison with analyzing charts but not taking trades, it's also stepping back and realizing and doing the work of who exactly you are, figuring out your trading style, figuring out what went wrong, figuring out if you are adhering to your trading style, figuring out the goals and the pips and the money that you want to make. You understand? And setting that goal in stone. And then once you realize that, you then realize the work that it's going to take and the type of effort that you need to put in. You understand? Because it's very easy to come in clustered and cluttered and not goal driven within the market because you're not one with yourself. The market can smell. It can smell that you're not aligned. You know what I mean? Because it's you projecting what cannot be onto the markets and onto the charts. The way that you are internally, how your mind is, will reflect on your trades when you look back at them. If you were in a good headspace, your trades will reflect this. If your head is muzzled and it's all over the place and you're just spinning around in emptiness and in an abyss, it will reflect on your chart work. So take a step back from the charts and do the actual work so that you can manifest what it is that you want from your trading journey. And this can go hand in hand with introspection. Introspection is the act of looking within yourself and realizing who exactly you are, what exactly the type of trader you are, so that you don't cross over to a side that isn't for you. Look inward and ask yourself, am I a swing trader? Can I day trade? Can I go intraday? Can I trade daily? What days do I trade the worst? What days do I trade the best? How many pips is the right amount of pips? How many, in terms of profit and also in terms of where you set your SL, your stop loss. This is very paramount towards your journey in the charts. You have to be able to know yourself so that you could trade better, so that you could make more pips, make more money. And your goal, why are you trading? I've spoken about this in previous episodes. Why is it that you're here in front of the screen, empty for open, whatever that you trade on? Why is it that you're in front of this screen doing what you're trying to do? What is it that when you push that button, what is it that you want to happen? How many pips? How often? Which currency pairs? Which assets? Should you trade currencies or should you be in stocks and indices or commodities? You understand? It's very paramount. In the beginning, as a trader, there's a whole lot of confusion. There's a whole lot of information that is missing from you as a trader. And so I'm very thankful for the beginning and the continued journey, because it's a constant learning game. That's why you find traders of all ages. You find someone who's been trading for the past 20, 30 years. It's an ongoing thing. Okay, somebody that's older would be seen more as an expert. And that's why you see so many older people in the field. There's some people could be a teacher for 10 years, quit, go to something else. Doctors for this years, quit, go to something else. Most traders, they trade the retail and then they go into fund managing and then they have their own funds. It's an ongoing skill that you grow and that you build. You start trading a certain amount of money, managing a certain amount of funds, and then the amount of funds that you manage grow and grow and grow as your skill grows. The lot sizes grow, the risks grow, the pips you collect, the money that you make, it grows. Do the introspection and learn you. It is paramount. Just a short, quick podcast this time, guys. Be on the lookout. I'm going to be posting tomorrow. That is the 29th of June, time of recording. A analysis podcast as well as a YouTube video on Monday open, just to see how the market's going, just to prepare for July. On the 1st of July, we'll be taking a look at monthly closures. There'll be another YouTube and podcast, so stay tuned for that. And please, wherever you're listening to this, subscribe. It really helps. Thank you so much for rocking with me for these past 8 episodes. There's more to come, more growth to come. I truly want you guys to listen to this, take this information in, and grow. Hit me up on Twitter at Perpetualpips, one word. I'll put it there in the description of this episode. Instagram, Perpetualpips, one word. YouTube, Perpetualpips, one word. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. All your questions, all your queries, all your love, or your hate, whatever you feel, hit me up. Stay tuned for the next episodes, and thanks for joining in. I'll see you next time.